We got a report from Sector San Francisco that a motor yacht was taken on water. We took a couple pumps with us, dewatering pumps, and got there as quick as we could. Once we got on scene, we kind of assessed what was going on. We were able to put our rescue swimmer down on the yacht, and he was able to talk to the master and the crew on board the ship to get a good assessment of what's happening. The ship was taken on water. Most of the bottom decks were all filled with water and was starting to list. So we delivered a pump to him. The pump was not really effective at dewatering the boat. It had already taken on so much water. Probably about 10 minutes after we had started dewatering, the first engine on the boat quit, and then another couple minutes later, the boat went DIW and the other engine lost. So they lost all power, all electricity. At that point, my rescue swimmer talked to the crew, and they made the decision they probably needed to get off the boat at that point. So luckily, we had the 45 from Station Monterey was right there with them. And they were able to transfer both the people and the swimmer onto the 45. At that point, everyone made it safely back to Monterey, and we saw the boat sink about 3 miles offshore there of Monterey. Conditions were somewhat rough, probably about 7-foot seas offshore, so the boat was moving around a lot. But it's really something we train for all the time here at the air station. We take all the precautions we can, but it was really important to get the rescue swimmer down there onto the boat and to really assess what was going on and hopefully help dewatering. You know, it always makes you, it never feels good to watch a boat sink in front of you, but you know, knowing that those guys are going home tonight and back to their families makes me feel good.
Once on board, I got one of the pumps running. We had the second one in the plane. While I was getting that pump done and surveying the damage, the first engine gave out. Then we were making about 2.5 knots heading back in with one pump hardly keeping up with the flooding. Flooding started to get more severe, and while I was getting ready to get the second pump, the second engine gave out and we were dead in the water. That's when I advised Sector that abandoning ship was probably the best course. When you first arrive on scene, you're addressing the concerns with damage control and the flooding. But in the back of your mind, it's always, you know, you're there to make sure everyone gets out of it alive. So to complete the mission with everyone safe and sound and no one hurt, it's always a good feeling. It always makes you very proud. Just, I think the whole effort of, I mean, once the boat started taking water at 10 o'clock, it was a joint team Coast Guard effort with the small boat on scene and then the helicopter on scene and then working with the coxswain to get the two people safely off a boat. It was an exceptional job by the entire Coast Guard.